Alright guys, this is my 1991 Nissan 240SX. The interior is pretty good. It has no back seat. Battery's relocated to the trunk. It's got the 255 liter per hour fuel pump. It's got Megan Racing rear tower strut bar. It's been sealed with spray and bed liner. The previous owner did that, but it could definitely use a second coat of it. It has holes for an auto power roll bar. It was in the car when I got it, but due to unforeseen circumstances I had to sell it. But there's one of the mounting points right there, and it's the same on the other side. It had racing seats. I put the stock back in. Doors are in okay condition. These speakers don't look so good, but I have some to go with it. When I got the car, it had no gauges. So I went ahead and I bought a glow shift air fuel ratio gauge, Sunpro mechanical boost, and a glow shift 7-color untinted oil pressure gauge. I also have a Sunpro mechanical oil temperature gauge, but it stopped working just recently for some reason. Not quite sure why. It has a aftermarket radio in it. The radio works, there's just no antenna. The previous owner took the antenna out and sealed the hole along with the wing. So it would be one of the things where you'd want to put like a shark fin on or some sort of aftermarket antenna hookup. There's the Jim Wolf ECU right there. I have the little panel piece that goes over it. I just keep it off for easy access. In my center console here, the cigarette lighter's missing. And also, they cut this out, the ashtray. But the automatic seatbelt controller is missing. So the automatic seatbelts don't work. I mean, you can, of course, hook yourself in, but they just don't travel. The car has 145, 864 on it. That's on the chassis. I just put another motor in this car that was rebuilt by a machine shop. I got it from a guy in Pennsylvania. Unfortunately, I don't have that paperwork anymore. But it has less than 1,000 miles on it. My interior lights right here actually work. And, you know, I got the visors. The sunroof here does not leak. The light right here is missing. This door, as you can see, has a bit of a crack going on. Oh, and that brings me to another thing. I did have a completely crackless dash, but I kind of messed that up. I was transporting an engine stand, and I had to slam on my brakes, and it punched it right here. But depending on what you want to use the car for, they make a gauge panel you can set in here, and it'll cover that up, and you'll just see your gauges. Things I've done since I've got the car. I put in a breather for the PCV system because it was running on stock, and I think that's what blew my last motor. So that is routed correctly. I relocated the blow-off valve. It was down under the bumper and you couldn't get to it, so I moved it. It needs to have a metal piece inserted because this hose is bending over on itself. So I'm getting back pressure to the compressor housing, which is, you know, causing turbo surge, yes. Right now I have 750cc injectors in there, and it is an ABS 240, but the ABS doesn't work because of the 5-lug swap and the light stays on. Other than that, I have dual electric slim fans, radiator, now this is where the mechanical temperature gauge hooks in. This should be replaced with an electrical. An electrical is a lot better. And that's how it's routed here, and then it goes down and around and comes up